It's your neighbor beside you. Hit your neighbor so you feeling all right. Check your road, man. Do a road check. You don't want to be sitting by no bad spirit. Y'all, you know Satan go to church. Amen. Amen. So I like to check my road out. Make sure I'm sitting next to the right people. Amen. Get your road right. Road check. Amen. Amen. I'm so honored to be here tonight. And I won't hold you long. While I'm making formalities, you can go ahead on and get the word out. We come from Ephesians, the 5th chapter, 15th and the 17th verse. I'd like to give honor to the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Recognize the outgoing man of the house, Pastor Dillard. The incoming man of the house, Pastor Brown. Give honor to the moderator, to this community of clergy that we have assembled here today, and to all of you in your respective places. My grandmother is here somewhere. Amen. If you have your Bibles, I don't know if it's your custom to stand, but where I pass it, we stand. Since I got the mic, stand with it. Amen. I'll be reading from the ESV. And I don't know what version you got. But if you find Ephesians 5 and verse 15, it says, look carefully, then how you walk. Not as unwise, but as wise. Making the best use of the time, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is. That's enough. While you're standing before you sit down, holler back at your boy. I came to preach to Pastor Brown, y'all eavesdropping. And why don't you get you enough to take home with you? So I'm here to talk to you 3 words. When I say it, y'all repeat it. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. You may be seated. I'm ready now. Amen. Before we go on further, let me pray. Doctor, thank you for this preaching privilege. We pray now, God, that your word will go forth free, none in her right. Pray that your word will go forth with power and will receive with clarity and understanding. Preach in what you put in. Preach out what you put in. Preach through my mind, preach through my mouth, and most importantly, preach through my message. We give you praise and we honor you. In Jesus' name we all would say, amen. Amen. Now I told y'all I didn't come to talk to none of y'all. But since you're here, get your earful. So some of y'all like to be nosy anyway. Where I'm from, they call it ear hustle. So get your ear hustle game on. I'm ready now. This is a season that you've been stuck in. The Lord told me to tell you, Brown, it's over. And it shouldn't have been nothing to y'all. But it should have been everything to him. It's taken a long time for you to get here. But God told me to tell you he feels like you ready now. Somebody shout out loud with me, I'm ready now. I'm ready now. Yeah, I felt that one that time. The last time I had to do a check-in here. I'm ready now. The poem by Carter Genters is entitled, Are You Ready to See Me? She says, can you feel my heart? Do you see my pain? Do you notice the scars that line my arms again? When you look into my eyes, what is it that you see? Is it the masquerade? Or is it truly me? I don't want something that's perfect. I adore my imperfections. I hope you'll know I'll need you, but I'll never reach confession. I don't expect you to know when. You won't even understand why. But I promise to continue fighting, that I'll keep my head held high. I'll do my very best to be the best for you. And in order to make you happy, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Ain't that a beautiful poem? These words ring tonight because there's a marriage between a man and a mission. There's a marriage between a pastor and his sheep. And until you understand this process, that when you come into this field of ministry, God is careful about his sheep. Remember, these are not your sheep. These God's sheep. We're just under shepherds. The Bible says he gives you pastors after his own heart. Now when God gives you a pastor, that means he cares about you. Out of Grove, he must care a lot about you. This young man has a good heart. M. Scott Peck said that until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. If you don't value your time, folks going home, I told them this morning, they're dying. This is the most funerals I ever preached in my life this year. Young and old. Time is of the essence. I heard the patriarch say, they asked him, they said, hey man, you've been living a long time. He said these words. He said, a man days is but a few. And they full of trouble. And so I've been catching trouble. And until I started pastoring, I thought I was catching trouble. Y'all, the preachers are helping now. When you stand up here and the spotlight on you, you can't do what Adam did in the garden. When God showed up again and he said, hey man, where you at? He said, I'm hiding from you. He said, but before you get on me, it was the woman. You read the Bible? And the woman said, well, it wasn't my fault, it was the snake. The snake had some hairs at that time. He threw his hands up and said, God said, since you threw your hands up, I'm going to take them. You can't pass the buck when you put in the hot seat. It looks sweet. There's some sweets to preaching. But there's some bitters too. Problem I got with these young preachers, I've been preaching a long time. I'm still young, but I've been in the game a while. They want the sweets of preaching. They want fancy suits. They want the big crowds, but hate people. They want fancy crowds, they want the big crowd, but don't want to fool with the people. But this business that we in, you got to have one foot down where the sheep at, and then another foot up the pulpit. So sometimes you got to get down in the dirt. Y'all do know this, don't you? I'm going to preach in a minute, I'm just talking. You can only grow from the dirt. Yeah. You ain't growing no tomatoes or no cucumbers, no pickles, no onions. Huh? If it ain't come out the dirt, I don't want it. You grow from what you've been through. You are what you've been through. And some of y'all looking good, but I know you've been through hell. I know you've been through hard times, but you don't look like what you've been through. Back to the text. I'm just hungry. Back to the text. It said, from the Phillips translation, I'm what they call a textual preacher. I ain't gonna talk about nothing but the text. Phillips translation says, it said, live life. Then, with a due sense of responsibility, not as men who do not know the meaning and purpose of life, but as those who do. The best use of your time, despite all the difficulties of these days, says, don't be vague, but firmly grasp what you know to be the will of God. All that what he said was, this ain't Burger King. You the pastor now. I've been waiting to be the pastor. These sheep bite. Have I with the deacon? And if you make the deacon bad, they'll come. They'll love you today and hate you tomorrow. These sheep. These sheep, I remember telling me, they said, well, Pastor, I was losing weight. They said, Pastor, you lose too much weight. I pick up some weight. They said, Pastor, you get too big. I can't keep them happy. But I'm trying to tell you, they God's problem. We just the mediator. And I tell my folks, I'm just a mechanic. Y'all know mechanics, don't you? They drive their raggediest cars. Because they fix it on everybody else's car. They don't have time to fix their own car. That's what a pastor is. He a mechanic. He worked midnights. He worked long hours. A good pastor. Let me rephrase that. A good pastor. They go sheep out the sheep. Now I got some pastors friends, they don't go sheep out of that. I said, good pastor. Amen. So here it is, Brown. The text said, y'all remember y'all guess what? Listen, I ain't talking to none of y'all. I'm ready now. These three words. I could have just said I'm ready. Went on about my business. But he says to tell him that I'm ready now. And you know, when you want something, we want to win. Not tomorrow. We want it now. And if you don't get what you've been waiting for now or today, the old folks will say, well, he didn't come through for me today. I'll wait till tomorrow. And if I don't get it tomorrow, I guess I got to wait till next week. Don't show up next week. You go ahead and you don't get discouraged, do you? Say, well, God got to come through for me. I'll get it next month. But if it don't come next month, you ain't sitting there there. You get God a long time now. I'll get it next year. Next year don't come, you have these words. I know Jesus will fix it. After a while. You go to after a while time then. When he gonna do it for me? I don't know when. But after a while. I don't know how long after a while is, but somebody besides Brown has been ready, and God says, it's your time now. You want to give God a praise. Woman over there. Told her back in this morning, I said, Doc, I left Florida, it was 85 degrees. I put my long johns on in Florida though. I was from here. I had to prepare myself for here. And that's what I want to tell Brown today. You can't be prepared when you get there. That's my introduction. I'm going to get ready to preach. Ladies and gentlemen, time is the most valuable thing God gave us. It's the most valuable thing we have. And there's only so much of this thing called time that's available to each and every one of us. Am I with us? And they tell me that once your time is up, ain't no more time. It's over. You can never reclaim time. So I stopped telling people, look, don't waste my time. You might not value your time, but I can't get mine back. And if you don't mean me no good, stay away from it. But I cannot reclaim my time. They tell me time is fleeting. That means it go quick. Just a few months ago, he called me and said, man, would you come up here and preach? But time went fast. They say time fly when you what? Said it. It fly when you're having fun. Time is fleeting. Once a second, a minute, an hour, or a day is over, it's gone. Never to come back or be found again. This summarizes the true value of time. People say that time is money, but they lying. If time was money, we all be rich, ain't it right? Talk to me. But time is far precious than money. See, money value goes up and down. Time value always the same. It costs you a lot. The price is high. Time is much more precious than silver and gold. Because while money, gold, and silver can be lost, guess what? It can also be replaced. It can be recovered. But once you lose time, ain't no getting it back. It's over with. It's unrecoverable. Ladies and gentlemen, God has ordained for us to be here at this time. Yes, sir. God has given each of us so much time. The only problem is we don't know how to use it. I'm in the book. Follow me real quick. Said we was made to live how long? Forever. So they put him in the garden, and in the garden, in the midst of the garden was two trees. One was the tree of life and the tree of death. He called it the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But he said the day you eat this, you die. Now that's just like us Negroes. Us black folks. He told us from the jump, he said, if you do what I say, you can live forever. But the day you start doing what you want to do, your time is up. Am I with it? So he took the tree and he knocked us down from living forever to 120 years. He thought about that too. He said, man, that's still too much time. They don't know what to do with the time. So he said, let me knock some more time off. He said, I'll give you 70 years, and if you take care of your body, I'll throw 80 in there for a bonus. But read the text on that 10 extra years he gave you. He said, they're going to be full of trouble. How many folks live in over 70 years old? Let me say, you ain't don't be ashamed. You ought to give God a praise. You all know what time. Now tell me, you've been learning how to use your time wisely. My grandma, she's 93 or 94. She been using her time wisely. You know, she was the only woman I ever know could pray and all sin and stop. Y'all call it fun, I call it sin. She prayed in the house and no nothing moved, not even a roach. We don't know how to use it well. Therefore, we need to be wise and use the time God has so graciously given us, not for our own personal advantage, but to advance the kingdom of God. Ladies and gentlemen, God is not moved by your timeline of mine. Brian, you can tell that because you've been probably waiting a long time. And God didn't put you in the position until he felt you was ready. So God ain't moved by our timeline. God isn't concerned about our calendar nor our schedule. God isn't concerned because it's this month of December or the year 2019. He don't care nothing about that. God isn't moved by your condition. He don't care how much money you got or how much money you don't got. He don't care how healthy you are or how sick you are. God ain't moved by your condition or mine. All God is moved by is his time. He is waiting for the right people to move out of your life. Now let me tell you something. Sometimes folks leaving is a blessing. Some folks need to leave you alone. Some folks been holding you back all these years. We got that crab in the barrel mentality. I don't want you going no farther than me. And if I see you trying to get out, I'm going to pull you back down. Some folk, Brown, had to go. Told my church last Sunday, Joseph is called the silent saint. Go check Joe out. Ain't nowhere in the Bible you find Joseph saying nothing. Go check him out. But he said something in his mind. I told him last Sunday, I preached in my mind planted on. God sent an angel to talk to Job. Job said to himself, Mary, you got to go. In his mind now. He deliberated the thought in his mind. Brown, he was like you. He waited the whole year so he could see Mary. When he showed up, her belly was full. He's a silent saint. Now, if I would have saw Mary, I would have had some words. But Joseph was the silent saint. He said, because I loved her, the law says she's supposed to die. But Joseph's love for her covered the law. That was the first example that God showed us about grace. The law says all of us was guilty. But because he loved us, he covered our sin. Gave us grace. You ought to give God a praise. God ain't moved by what we do. He not moved by our condition. He moved by what his will is. Am I doing all right? Come on now. He waited for the right people to leave. Next thing you know, he waited for the right conditions. How many of you know God's in trouble? Because I ain't got no way to know. I hear folks line up the devil all the time. The devil did it. No, it wasn't the devil. God sent trouble. God sent trouble to your house to get you to his house. God sent trouble to get you down the Negro Valley. Because us uppity Negroes. Us big-headed Negroes. Long as we got a good job. Long as we got money in the bank. Long as the bills are paid. We don't even go see God. But he know how to get you in the house. He said, you know what I do? I send a little trouble that way. I sick Satan on him. And I tell folks every day, everywhere I go, Satan is never equal to God. He's a created being. He's always under God. Satan is God's junkyard dog. And when you get out of line, he's taking junkyard dog over. Go get it. And he bring you back into the house. So God don't only wait for right people to leave you, but he wait till the situation get right. Well, you ain't got nowhere to turn to. I can't go to my pastor. I can't go to my mother. I can't go to my father. He only leaves one way for you to go. They told me when I was in the Middle East, they said, hey, rock bottom is a good place to be. I didn't understand it then. I said, how in the world can rock bottom be a good place? They said, you on a sure foundation. Said, did not Jesus say he is the rock? And if you're down low as you can go, he's still down there with you. Because you build on the rock. And if your foundation is built on the rock, it don't matter what Negroes say. It don't matter what they do. I'm going to tell you what Negroes will tell you now. I'm with you, Doc. I'll be there with you. You're going to get a whole bunch of folk going to be there with you, but when it comes time for you to see them, let me few and far in between. Let me gone. And then they say, hey, how Brown doing over there? Get hold of know. Still doing good. Still standing tall. I waited too long. I've been through too much. I'm ready now. Tell you that I'm ready now. Oh yeah, I'm ready now. I feel it right now. It's my time. It's my time. A year ago, Brian, you probably wouldn't have been ready. But today, tonight, God says, you ready, son? I'm ready now. My faith is strong. My mind is made up. I'm committed. I'm ready now. You want to give God a praise right there. I'm ready now. Well, we got a condition, but Dr. Martin Luther King said some years ago, he says you have now the urgency of now. So when you got to do something, you got the urgency to move. I feel this thing in my blood. I feel this thing in my heart. You know, some folks want to be the pastor so they can tell everybody they're the pastor. They ain't no pastor. They want to tell everybody they're the pastor. And then I see them. You know how we do, Doc. Hey, Doc. How many you got, Doc? I'm running 500, Doc. I killed them Negroes last night.
Man, come on. You preaching.
I slayed them last night.
You preaching, bro. Come on.
I don't never say nothing, Brian. I just smile and do a mackin' on them. Anytime God bless me to preach good, I ain't no good. It ain't on me. I don't take no credit for it. I ain't slaying nobody. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't shouting nobody. That ain't my job. There's some preachers out. I'm in seminary working on my doctorate degree. Moderator. And there's some Pentecostals in my class. Don't hit on the Pentecostals if y'all in here. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. Doc, we were talking about the Trinity versus oneness. They really saying the same thing, but our terminology is a little different. Pentecostals and Apostolics, they believe in oneness. That Jesus is the fulfillment of Godhead. And because Jesus came, he's the fulfillment of God. I agree with that. But I'm a Trinitarian. Yes, sir. That's what I am, a Trinitarian. I believe that there's one God. He's the Father. One God. He's the Son. One God. He's the Holy Spirit. I'm not a modalist. Modalist means that he changed from one mode to another. No, he all three at the same time. If you want to pop a theological definition for a Trinitarian, it means that I believe that there's three heads to the Godhead that co-equally operate the Godhead. They're co-equal in power. They're co-equal in authority. They're co-equal in being. So I believe I'm a Trinitarian. I'm just oneness. I told the preacher, well, now you saying the same thing I'm saying, but you just said it in different ways. Now he wanted to argue. I'm in school to learn how to apologize. Apologize means to argue your thought. And I could have argued with him, but I didn't want to leave. I believe what I believe. So be it. I said it to tell you this. People will try to convince you to believe what they believe. But if you got a theological foundation, you've been raised in church, Brown. I told you I'm talking Brown. I ain't talking about that. You've been raised in church. You know God. You've been saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Don't be listening to everybody. Everybody got an opinion. And y'all know what they say about opinion. They like elbows and boom. I ain't done. I'm almost done. I ain't boring y'all. Amen. So, here it is. And I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up for real. Now, before I say this, I gotta do a disclaimer. Help me out, preacher. Preacher got 4 closers. 4 closers. And we operate in football minutes. We don't use the regular minutes. Y'all know football minutes last a long time. 1 minute, 20 minutes. So before y'all started that you watching, he told me he gonna close a minute ago. I want my first close. I got 3 more to go. Somebody shout out ready now. You ready now? You ready for 3rd floor, Melvin? Take your exit down. I hear your voice changing. Preach out. You know you get happy in here. These baby boys should wonder why they get so happy when they put their voice changing. It's hard. He finna close. He finna close. Cheer on. Cheer on. One more cheer for him. Let me see that now. I tell you, don't push me too fast. I didn't talk. I close when I'm ready to close, and God say shut up. I'm on my first close tonight. Let the preacher. I think more to go. But if y'all keep that attitude up, I might let you too. I'm ready now. Y'all know laughter is good for the soul. If you laugh more, it'll save you some money. Because you won't be sick as you are. If you laugh more, you don't have to go to the doctor and get diagnosed. If you laugh more. So I try to keep my folks laughing because I'm trying to look out for their health. I want y'all to leave real healthy. Let me get back right. New King James Version says in Ephesians 5:16, it says, we are to redeem the time.
Go ahead.
Redeem the time.
Yeah.
I said, what? What's redeeming the time? What do you mean? In other words, it means that we need to be more careful how we use our time. You can't go everywhere, Brian. It's just one you. God didn't ask you to be God, He asked you to be Brian. See, the problem is, preachers get up here, someone put that James Brown cape on. Super pastor. They said, study is that 95% of pastors are depressed. 95%. That means at least 4 or 5 of us pastors in here have dealt with depression, dealing with depression, or coming out of depression. 95%.
Yeah, 95.
Pastors love to cry, but they live a long life. Yeah, y'all see them in 3 suits. But y'all know the reality shows. Follow home. You see what's going on in the house. Pastors leave the church sad. They shout at everybody in the church. Go home by itself. Sit in his lazy boy chair. Contemplating. Should he go on? And y'all know, especially during this time of year, more people commit suicide than any other time of the year. And we've been lying for saying this is the most wonderful time of the year. Well, folks dying every day. Told them this morning, this free here. Had a member say, hey, Pastor, I spent all my money on Christmas gifts. Can the church help pay my light bill? Well, I told him, I said, we ain't got to go to the board on this one. I'm on this right now. No, not never. I said, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll give you some advice. I'm going to give it to y'all too. Some of y'all in here in that same position, I'm going to give you some advice. Don't go to the church, ask for them to pay you like this. Save yourself some embarrassment. Go get all the receipts. And go right back to that stuff. And so I got to exchange all these. I'm going to give my kids some lights and gas and some heat. Then to give them some toys, they're going to pay me 2 days before they break them. That was free. Redeem your time. Stop spending all your money on Christmas gifts. It ain't your birthday anyway. My mama said this morning, they ain't Jesus. That's his easy. I ease only went to church. We need to be more careful with our time. Probably the best way we can do this is to leave the past behind, bro. Let folks go. Let stuff go. They said it now, you can't take it back. They did it to you, you can't change it. That's a tip for you married folks. Quit being mad at your husbands all these years. He did it, he can't change it now. You still with him, quit bringing it up. If you don't forgive him, forgive him. Y'all ought to say amen. If I done it 20 years ago, don't punish me today for it. Jesus is perfect, we ain't. I'm done. This ain't this free too. I'm on my second close. If you keep track. Jesus is perfect.
That's right.
Anytime I do premarital counseling, I just feel like to say this. I tell them my definition of marriage. Get this and I'm going. Marriage is defined